Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase fans were left stunned by Mark Labbett's performance on Wednesday's episode, as he was beaten by three confident quizzers who each took home £6,000. The Chase titan Mark the Beast Labbett brought the game to a stunning halt in a recent episode, giving the contestants not only a round of applause, but also a candid acknowledgement of their triumph. Wednesday's March 12 installment of the game show saw him on the precipice of defeating three challengers, Keith, Vicky, and Rob, when a spate and blunders tipped the scales, eventually leading to each contestant taking home £6,000. Early in the show, Bradley Walsh had introduced the hopeful quartet, Keith, Vicky, Rob, and Linwin, as they geared up to battle one of the chasers for a huge cash prize. Though Linwin's journey ended prematurely with £6,000 after being ousted by the Beast, Rob later stepped up, banking £7,000 in the cash builder and successfully returning to contribute to the collective pot. Vicky, inspired by Rob's victory, followed suit, surviving her face-off with the Beast and boosting the total funds to £12,000, reports the Liverpool Echo. Keith maintained the winning streak and rejoined his companions for the final chase with another £6,000 under his belt. Cementing their stellar performance, the trio accumulated a score of 23 in the final round, to which Bradley commented wryly, "That's all right, not too bad," before praising them with, "That's absolutely brilliant." Mark, however, had his doubts about his performance. "Did you know 23 is caught once every 5 years? There's no excuse for me. I'd better take this seriously. Bradley, you better keep up." Unfortunately for the Beast, his efforts weren't enough to stay apace with the competitors, particularly faltering on the question, which pop star from Wales was born Gaynor Hopkins? The correct answer was Bonnie Tyler. As the clock ticked down, Mark applauded the triumphant team of Vicky, Rob, and Keith, while show host Bradley Walsh praised their great performance. In a candid moment, the Beast conceded his defeat by saying, "I had to play perfectly to win. I didn't quite. You won it rather than I lost it, so absolutely well played." The show sparked a lively buzz online, with one audience member posting, "Well done today's team, amazing performance." The compliments kept rolling in from other viewers as well, with sentiments like, "That was a quality game, loved that. That's what I come for," and "Well done, they deserved that win." The studio lights pulsed like a heartbeat as the chase reached its electric finale. Mark Labbett, towering and intense, had been in his element all episode, clawing back seconds with each correct answer. The team, Sarah, a junior doctor, Tom, a nervous postman, and Lily, a cheeky university student, had banked £28,000, their faces flushed with hope. Bradley Walsh tried to lighten the tension, but the air was thick as a thundercloud. Mark's deep voice rumbled as he stepped up to his podium, eyes scanning the final chase screen. 21 steps stood between the Beast and victory. 2 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now. The questions fired. Mark snapped answers with machine precision. Ganges, Arctic Fox, Lord Sugar. The seconds slipped like sand, the team clutching each other's hands off camera, Lily whispering, "Come on, Beast, miss one." With 15 seconds left, Mark was only 2 steps behind. The next question flashed up. What was the first name of the wife of President John Adams? Mark paused, his brow furrowed. The studio fell silent. Bradley blinked. "Mark?" Instead of answering, Mark held up a hand. The clock froze. A gasp rolled through the audience. "I'm sorry," Mark said, his voice low. "I know the answer is Abigail, but before I continue..." He turned to the team, his usual unshakable presence softening for the first time that evening. "You've played brilliantly. Sarah, you took a lower offer to help your team. Tom, you gambled and won. Lily, you kept the spirit alive even when it was tough. I want to say, regardless of what happens, this is one of the best teams I've faced in a long time." A stunned hush swept the studio. Even Bradley was speechless, his eyes wide. "I don't do this often," Mark continued, "but win or lose, I wanted you to know you've earned every bit of respect from me today." The team's eyes glistened, and Lily mouthed thank you. Tom's hand shook, and Sarah's lips curled into a tearful smile. "Bradley," Mark said calmly, "let's continue." The clock restarted. "Abigail," Mark answered, taking another step. With only 4 seconds left, Mark needed one question. The final question flashed. "What element has the chemical symbol SN?" Mark's mouth opened, then closed. Bradley's eyes were wide as saucers. 3, 2, 10, Mark finally said, but the buzzer blared. "Time up." The studio erupted, Bradley shouting, "They've done it! You've beaten the beast!" The team jumped, hugging, tears streaming, their 28,000 pounds safe. Mark chuckled softly, stepping forward to shake their hands, the rare gesture of his open palm extended, genuine warmth in his eyes. "Well played," he said, towering over them but somehow softer in that moment. As they left the set, Lily turned back and shouted, "You're not so scary after all." Mark only grinned, folding his arms, watching them go. For once, it wasn't about the defeat, but the game, the respect, and the human moments that made the chase so much more than just a quiz.